time for a new makeover. And welcome to Modern's Universe! Look around! Look at the trees! Look at the atmosphere! Especially that giant chili dog! Over there is Tails' workshop, and right in front of us is Tails' house.
I'm already getting a bad feeling.
Don't worry, Modern, I bet you I can sense Modern's energy, no one else's. Guess people are probably just taking it easy.
I literally tried to infiltrate his house, dude.
But yeah, again, this is the kind of world I want to strive for. It's what I want. For any universe. And... Hey, Modern! There you are!
Huh? Oh, hold on. Let me eat my chili dog real quickly. Ow.
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Nothing really. I mean, a lot has happened. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. You're not gonna believe what's been happening over the past couple days. I have mastered my power. I mastered it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, check this out. I could do this, like I could power.
Whoa!
Oh! I'm okay.
Guess not full charge or something else.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but you know, in a sense, I mastered this power. The solar emeralds are now beckoning my every call.
Nice.
But yeah, so now I can no longer die from this. But anyway, that's enough about me. What's been up with you?
Just been chilling, doing the usual. Snakes on the occasion. Just stopped them not too long ago. Hello, a weird robot earlier. But I kind of embarrassed him in front of the entire town over there. It was funny.
Okay. Well, there's actually a reason why I'm here. As you can see, I brought the search that I told you about.
Yeah, the one from that you were on your adventure. You told me.
Yes, the one that that
you've been talking about me.
Yeah, when I reunited with him. Well, when I reunited with him, I had to bring you up.
He gave me the rundown of what he's been up to.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so you see, again, there's a reason why I brought her here. You see, it's a little bit complicated, but I can kind of put the pieces together thanks to Rhea, the person in my head. She
Another person in your head?
Yeah, it's
he has this thing called schizophrenia where he can see people that aren't actually
No,
there.
I don't have schizophrenia. I don't have schizophrenia. Listen, I was insane back then when I first met you, but this time I'm not that insane.
There's a lot of choosing which insane you pick, but okay.
Okay, but anyway, so the point is that when Rai met Rhea, basically the thing is that she gave her some pointers about Sonics and all that stuff, and I believe
Sonics are weird to me. I'm trying to make them not weird.
So you're just getting used to different multiverse stuff, from what I'm getting.
Yeah, but particularly you guys.
Particularly Sonics.
So mainly us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
According to what Rhea said, and I believe she kind of caught on almost immediately, that us Sonics, we bear a mask.
Yeah, some of the time when it matters on the situation. I'll admit that.
Do you want to, tell her everything? regarding that?
Well, it matters on what time and which situation I was in. There were a few.
Okay, how about this? Let's start with, how do you two know each other? Let's start with that.
Oh, God, we go way back. Way back.
Yep, he randomly appeared in my world one day, and, well, we pretty much played a game, chilled, and, we even formed a team at one point.
Yeah, we did.
Huh.
And then after that, you know, there was a point where I got stuck in another timeline. It was, in fact, with another...
I came to save him.
Funny enough, the timeline that I was in was actually a different... a timeline variant of this guy.
Yeah, I'm still confused about it. It's still to my head.
Still, I mean, y'all are literally...
Basically time travel.
Yeah, time travel stuff. It's like multiverse stuff, but a lot more complicated than you think. Oh yeah, worse.
Oh, it's majorly complicated based on what type of time travel it is. Trust me, I hear Silver talk about it and complain to me on the occasion.
Yeah. Another thing is that in regards to another reason why she's here is that she, in a sense, wants to understand the mask because she was created with the purpose of destroying Sonic and doesn't like the way that Sonic does
I'm already
things.
all too familiar with that. I already got my own surge.
Okay. Initially, I was created, but it wasn't... I mean, the quote-unquote created didn't really last. A lot of it was my own doing.
Yeah. Well,
know?
I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk with him.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
So, this is gonna... trying to figure the best way to start this out to explain it by the whole mask thing. Some of the time, I do put one on when my friends call me out for it, but it's all in good favor and making sure everybody else is okay. I want to make sure everybody I care about is alright to the end of my day. Making sure that they're able to smile and keep on going.
Okay, well, how does one explain? One thing I hated about Sonic, right? And he knows this all too well. You guys put on this quote-unquote mask trying to be a hero, right? And it's like, oh, but I don't want to actually defeat them, or like kill anyone or whatever, because you think everybody deserves a chance.
I've already been all too familiar with my surge on that, and they're still trying to understand that. But let's just say, well, if I were to go down that route of killing them, would that make me any better than what they were wanting in the situation? If that makes sense? Would that make me any better than
not stopping them?
Well, yeah, but would that still make things better? Like, how would that change me going forward? Would that make me more of a threat or something to help?
Well, that's the thing, though, because you guys didn't actually defeat Eggman or actually didn't defeat Starline. That's why what happened to us Surges happened.
But here's the thing, they're taking into accountability with it. Think about later circumstances where we actually needed them at the time to save the world. There's plenty of times where I wish Eggman was gone for good, but I've had needed him back in the past before. Like, there was this one time when I was first meeting my Shadow and stuff and almost brought the end of the planet. So, pretty much I needed my Eggman in order to help stop that situation. And he's come in handy a couple of times, even though he's somebody I don't trust 100%. I'd rather he just stop this whole villain act and retire sooner or later, but he's not for any time soon, knowing him. But there has been times I have needed him. Because if I were to throw him away just simply like that, think of how bad the situations could get later.
I mean, it's still bad though, either way. There's some downsides no matter what you choose.
there's no good or bad with it. It's just there's still a gray common ground area with it. Regardless of what you choose. Everyone has their own different points of view. My point of view is that people deserve a chance, and I'm gonna keep giving them that chance that they need, and if they reject it, that's them. But I'm not gonna make sure that they're gonna hurt everybody. I'm gonna take up for the responsibility of that.
Yeah.
So what happened with your surge?
Well, at first,
I assume they
it
stopped
was-
going after you.
For a little bit, they have. They've been kind of doing their own thing for a little bit. I did hear at one point, though, she did connect with Fleetway. Ugh.
Oh, great.
That was a bad one.
The thing that we were talking about with that Rosie chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, I assume you already know everything. Came from me.
Not really.
It's basically
Oh.
okay, to basically explain who Fleetway is, it's kind of, he's a being of pure chaos energy that came from the Master Emerald. It's actually, when Sonic first got the emeralds, he gained,
When I first-
supersonic.
Yeah. So when I
But-
first met Supersonic, that thing was born. I had no idea for the longest until it finally emerged.
Mm-hmm. It took me, Scourge, and someone else to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
They were taking over Modern's body, his life, everything. And because of that, we were able
At
to
first he did
put
show
that sucker
signs
away.
of doing good, but then he sorta worked with Egster and got his own body, and he's out somewhere. He's not bothering our zone, but I've been trying to keep track of him, trying to catch him.
Believe me.
Right. Maybe Surge is going after this Fleetway thing because she still feels like to us we think that you like to play the hero of the mask,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, oh, I want to save everyone, I want to give everyone chances and stuff, but like when push comes to shove, things happen, and that's why we are the way we are. And there feels like there's no accountability on that. It's just like, oh well, it happened, but this is the better outcome, and that's why might be why she's doing what she's doing right now.
Well, I do take accountability that I feel like I could have done something sooner and try to help, which I still tried my best to help her when she is willing to listen and not try to kill me. But, yeah.
Yep.
We are stubborn. As far as I know.
I know. I've had the experience of one almost trying to kill me.
Yeah. And not only that,
well,
yeah, she did. She did end up trying to, but in the end, I was able to convince her.
Tale as old as time with the different universes.
Yep. And not only that, but when it comes to how I got her over to our side, is that there have been points where I have killed people. There have been points where I didn't want to give people a chance. I am still trying to adapt that kind of mindset of trying to give someone a chance to redeem themselves. I mean, Surge being one of them.
Sometimes, I will admit, there are times where there has to be no other choice in a situation. I've had to do it a couple times. Just only a couple. But I regret it each time because it comes back with a huge backlash.
Bottom line is, us Sonics can't save everybody.
But we can do our best to try. Just because we can't do everything 100% perfect doesn't mean we still can't do something out of it.
Exactly.
I guess. When I met mine, he was
They were very condescending.
and
Very. You
Well,
have
here's
no
the thing
idea.
I'll say about some other Sonics from different experience of witnessing some very jerky ones. Sometimes there's ones that are not exactly like us. For example, they're literally all up in their head. They get too cocky. They get too
Solar
full of
Sonic, for
themselves.
instance.
And
Solar.
They just lose that thought of what's really important. They lose that memory of what made them them. And they focus on being just some big hotshot that they think that they can beat everybody.
And that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. And he was like, oh, you're just gonna be my next friend down the street. You know, I've had this happen with a bunch of my friends. And I'm like,
I will admit, that was messed up.
You're ignoring what I'm saying. You're ignoring what I'm saying, dude.
Sometimes Sonic's joking that way, but sometimes also they tend to go too far with it without understanding.
See, it is one thing for that Sonic to joke with their friends, but they're doing it to someone that they barely even know. You know that?
Like, I joke with my Surge when I didn't barely know them, but I took time to understand them through our different battles and situations. Heck, if I would have offed them, well, sooner and stuff, I wouldn't have gotten to know them and try to help them. Like how I know Eggman. I know certain lengths he won't go, and I know certain stuff that other enemies won't go to. It just takes time and experience. Sometimes offing them is not 100% the right choice. Yes, there's the scenarios where you have to, but it's only a last resort.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all that I care about. Like that. But, I don't know. I mean, I still feel like, especially like Starline, who he did a lot of terrible junk, and
to be honest, I don't know what was. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what's worse, your past or Starline. I don't know what's
Starline's the worst of it. And when I
no,
heard that
no. Listen. I'm not talking about your Starline. Their Starline, like their. And I'm talking about their past. I didn't want to tell you.
I get that their past is different.
Yeah, I know that. But
an example. I was pulling an example.
Oh, okay.
Like, when I heard mine went gone and everything, I was like, big oof. Glad he's gone. Because at least Surge couldn't be able to move on and at least try to make something out of themselves. That's how I viewed it. That they'd be able to make a future.
Does she know about her past?
No, she doesn't. We tried looking for everything, but because of Starline, yeah.
I want to ask Rai, do you think he should know about yours? Because, like, it's either that or he can't, or, you know...
I'm all ears if you want to. I'm not going to force you if you don't want to.
I'll be discreet. Starline abducted us. Both me and Kid. Obviously, we're not actually siblings. I mean, I'm a Tenrik, he's a Fennec. We're not even...
Kitsune.
Yeah,
I get where you're coming from.
He came from, like, a noble lineage. I came from a pretty run-down place. My father was a deadbeat. Used to work in the Resistance. And one day things went sour and an accident happened and I ran away. And that's how he found me.
I don't know if you could
Next thing you know,
two together from that.
I already got the idea of it. Same thing would happen with mine.
This was memories I didn't know. We had to find it. Oh, I don't even really remember it from my head. But I watched it happen. It was so surreal. You know?
Trippy. I get it.
Yeah.
It was a very...
It's the same with her.
I was angry too. I was very pissed. Very. Goku and I even destroyed Starline's lab. Left no trace.
Well, I was angry too when I heard about what happened with Surge and Kit. Trust me.
It was bad. Very bad. I couldn't even take my eyes off the screen, knowing what was happening in there. It was bad. Very. If Starling was still alive, I would have killed him myself. The point is that Rai here is trying to find a new purpose. And the only way, one of the main things is for her to get to know my team. And, well, my friends. And, Goku, Solar, Shadow, Gaia, etc.
Oh, you mean the one that Shadow's with and he's all with?
Yes, that one, yeah.
Yes.
The last time we saw them, Gaia was literally wearing Shadow's jacket. That doesn't tell you anything. I don't know what does.
I went to his zone and I saw that they were in Soliana, and I was like just roaming around with AG, and then basically they were just waltzing on by, and I'm like, good luck with your date. And they were wanting to totally deny it was a date.
Yeah, they were doing.
She knows about AG, by the way.
The carnival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's a fan. She's a fan. She doesn't want to admit it, but she's a fan.
Shut up! Why do you have to do this to another Sonic?
Listen, it's in our.
One thing to come to know: us Sonics love to tease our friends and people that are close to us. It is a urge that kicks in.
But you took out the S.
A what?
He says that it's an urge
that likes to kick.
No! Really?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You know what? You get to observe this. No! Anyway,
You two are almost fighting like an old married couple there for a minute.
What?
I'm just joking with you.
No, he already had that, Mr.
Ow! Look, listen, I was, but not anymore.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
But besides, I already told him about what happened in my world. It kind of sucked, really. But, like, and
genocide waved it.
Yeah, I did. And when I told him about it, I was like, I told him like that the reason why I didn't want to reunite with him yet, because I still blame the fact that everything that he taught me about being a Sonic was just all for nothing. Because even
you were still
even though I
learning
was
and
still
stuff.
doing all that, they still died. Like, my family still died, regardless.
Okay, whoa. Stop. You're telling another you. You felt bad that another you was teaching you how to be you?
Well, the thing is, when I was growing up, I didn't know how to be a Sonic.
That is what it is!
No, listen, you don't understand.
You don't need another you to tell you how to be you. Just be you.
But the thing is,
y'all are different versions of yourself.
Okay, I will admit, yes.
He was wanting to learn from my experiences.
Yeah,
That's
so that
basically it.
You could say it's like a role model in a way. He's a role model to me. I mean, who knows what I would have been if I never went to him?
I'm sorry, it's just you consider yourself as a role model.
What?
Well, in a way, he calls me his bro, so I'm like, technically, we're twins in a sense.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess when you think about it like
when
that,
I grew up, my fucking parents treated me as a weapon. Yours?
Yeah.
He got
My
it easy.
situation was majorly different. Let's say, just a little rundown. I was raised with my Uncle Chuck for quite a bit, and learned that I was royalty, met my brother and sister, and found out where my mom was. Dad didn't visit for a long time, and yeah.
And now, oh yeah, one other thing, Modern.
Yeah.
I'm kind of also discovered that I'm also kind of a little bit of royalty myself, because I have the possession of Caliburn.
Finally, I was
here.
waiting till you finally got that.
He lives in here.
Yeah, see? He has
I don't have schizophrenia. Fuck's sake.
My
has a
situation with the
talking
sword thing
lady
he's
and-
talking about. I got sucked into a storybook. 2 of them, actually, in fact.
Remember you were talking about, like, pulling a sword out of a stone? Yeah, that's what he went through. He went through King Arthur's story.
Yeah, I went to the literal book.
Yeah. The actual book.
Can I go into Cardcaptor Sakura? Can I go into the manga and just
I don't think that's how it
throw
works.
cards at people?
I don't think that's how
Throw
it
cards at people?
It was just kind of random
I
for me.
wouldn't-
I just literally got it from the library, and then I was reading the book, snoozed for a bit, then I got pulled suddenly out of nowhere when I was going to go give my girlfriend literally chili dogs, and then I just kind of fell down, and yeah, plummeted.
We Sonics have a habit of falling face first.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this would you fucking shorty lady.
Shorty.
Ow!
Tall. I'm going
But-
to eat your shins.
But yeah, the point is that, you know, we Sonics kind of, you know, it's easy for us to know that like, we know very well that we bear a mask of a hero. But in reality, you know, it's kind of easy for our friends to kind of determine that, like, hey, snap out of it. You know,
And
that's
also,
not how you're really
another
feeling.
thing to note, not all Sonics are 100% the same. Different variants are technically their own people in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clearly, but it's I still think it's weird, like befriending yourself and.
You get used to it, trust me. I literally met my younger self through an adventure. My younger self when he was a kid. Time travel.
Yeah, he was dealing with his
And I
own
see him
time
on the
travel
daily.
stuff. Even before he discovered the multiverse.
They're having a crisis right now. I hope you see.
Listen, I mean, Rai, you kind of have no room to talk given the fact that you're friends with another version of yourself named Catalyst Surge, so, like...
I think she's cool, but you know, I still have that.
To the gist of meeting other yous. Trust me, it took me some time meeting other me's, like when I met my younger self.
It took
when
me
I met
about 5
him,
years for me to get
when
used
I
to
met.
it.
At this point, we just see each other as separate people,
Yeah. Pretty much,
even though
yeah.
we're the same person.
Kinda, yeah.
How long did it take for you?
And it took me a good, like I say, few months. Time here flies by fast or slow sometimes.
In every universe, time flows differently. In my perspective, it took me 5 years. In his perspective, it would have taken him at least 2 months for me to figure it out on his end.
Yeah, my months and years are way different from the rest of y'all's.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, but there was also there was a point where you there was a actually with the whole Fleetway incident. By the way, actually that reminds me, her first kiss was stolen.
Oh, come on! Why you
By
have to say
Rose.
those things?
Hey, listen. I know. I've had experience
And my
with,
second kiss was stolen by someone else.
Let's say I kind of dealt with the Rosie thing too. When Mr. Pea-stained yellow hair was in control of my body, he did things with her with my body.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And not
While
only
he
that,
was still here.
Yeah. So, okay, picture Fleetway like this. Picture Supersonic like me. Picture me as Supersonic in my Supersonic form.
Swirly eyes and
Swirly
sharp
eyes,
teeth and-
extra fur, and razor sharp claws. Talons, if you will.
And he is annoyance, and especially his laugh. Don't get me started on his laugh. He laughs like every few
Terrible
seconds.
hygiene. Terrible hygiene, too.
Oh yeah. And terrible hygiene. Don't get me started on
And
that one.
he did things with. Do you have STDs?
I got myself checked. Luckily, I don't.
AG did a cleansing spell on me, so I'm clear.
Well,
Remember?
I mean, you didn't.
You can't... I don't know if you can get sicknesses, can you? Oh no,
I don't know.
she did touch me in places that I don't want to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it can be transmitted through that. So I don't know if you can get those kinds of diseases too. Like, I don't know if you can.
I don't know. I don't know.
You do have that healing factor,
Mars
so
is
like.
there. Well, yeah, but that might only apply for physical things, not chemical.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, actually, considering that Rai's here, is there anything you want to know about her? You know, differentiate between your surge and theirs. Trying to see like a difference.
How bad did you kick his butt the first time?
Hey!
Well, initially he actually caved me in.
I went Nova and kinda
He
beat the
even
hell
his father was telling him to stop.
Goku.
It was actually scary. Yeah, he was.
In
kinda
fact, that
going
was the
crazy.
first.
But then when I got these things and wait, this.
Whoa.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a little flashy. When I got these things, right? I kind of pummeled him in, but you know,
Gave
he
me a
had
taste of my
people
own medicine.
around him.
Yeah. I'd say when it comes to that fight, we call it even.
I guess.
Don't you think? Yeah.
I guess. Wow.
What do you mean? Okay, look.
I guess.
Shut up. Anyway, so the point is that, you know, like, well, actually, you want to know anything about modern? And as a matter of fact, actually, before you do
ask
ask,
away. I'm an open book, not the storybook, but open book.
yeah, no storybook.
Are people scared of me over here? Will I get jumped by the cops?
Nah, but usually once in a while when my surge was still a villain for the moment, well, I don't even know what they stand for the moment of time. I just leave the opportunity of the window of they'll eventually get there when they decide to.
I consider her a chaotic neutral.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
This surge, at least.
look, okay, that's not okay. If I'm over here by myself and one of the police see me, will they be like, "Oh, I'm going to arrest you because you did bad things"? They could also think of me as
Necessarily
an
not
amateur.
over here, depending on the location. Unless you are near a GUN soldier, then that's a whole other different story.
You could say this is sort of a peaceful
I'm a
place,
pummel.
I guess.
Yeah, like a sample. Big over there. He's just minding his own business.
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed. Is there even any fish there?
Don't tell him there's no fish there. Just let him have hopes and dreams about it. He's always looking for a new fishing spot.
There's no fish over there!
Oh my god,
Tell him
Rye!
that.
Rye!
It happened before, multiple times. Big, when he sees a lake of water. Yeah.
But anyway, so when it comes to one other thing actually, Rye. You could say that Modern here isn't the only person that encountered a robot that is a girl.
What are you insinuating?
There's a
Okay, what?
there's a robot version of Amy Rose known as Rusty Rose, and he has a thing, and apparently he has a thing for them.
So,
Listen.
why are you comparing me to that?
Because you're like a robot.
Unless
except
you're
not
calling
really.
yourself out with it.
No, I'm not. No, why would I? No, why would I ever?
I knew
Yeah,
it
that's what it
eventually you
sounds
would.
like.
I am not.
That's
No,
what it
that's
sounds
not.
like.
No, that is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm
What
saying.
is it? What are you saying? What are you saying? Why am I similar to Rusty other than we're
That,
robots?
So she's your Rusty.
Robot
Wow.
girls?
Wow.
no, that is not it. That is not it. Look, okay, look, I may have taken her to look. I took her to this aquarium because I wanted her to see the world and all that stuff,
yeah,
and I
he-
took her to like a
he-
Japanese temple.
It
Sounds
looks
like a bunch
date.
of dates.
Why are you calling?
It
why
was
are you
because
saying
of
these things? You're making it worse. You're making it worse.
Yeah, I don't see you denying things like you always do.
Well, I'm not saying I like you like that. You're the one saying that. You're comparing me to him.
Remember what Rhea always said, stop being in denial.
Yeah, you should too.
Oh, so you admit that you're
Is something going on between you two, or is there nothing going on?
No, obviously not!
God!
There is no. I swear to God, if you start saying jokes just like how back when I was with Tango, I swear to fucking God, if you say those jokes, I'm going to.
You know I will. I'm gonna tease the hell out of you now for this one.
I am no. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't.
iPhone plug-in sound.
Oh my God, modern!
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You know those commercials you've been seeing? There's like a phone, and then they charge it. They insert a charger into the phone.
So you're gonna insert a phone charger to me? Like, where am I?
Oh my! Modern. Oh, Rhea, please give me the permission to soul hammer this dude straight to hell. What the? Why? Get out of the water! Get out of the water!
Shut up. 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 Mr. You remember Christmas. You remember Christmas.
Yeah,
you
I remember
Christmas.
We don't talk
Yeah,
about
why
Christmas.
don't you tell your friend about Christmas? Why don't you tell him about
Listen,
Christmas?
there was
What
Solar.
you did
I stuck with
3
holiday
times.
traditions. And Solar had a bunch of mistletoes.
Oh, mistletoe.
I was only sticking with tradition. It was only tradition, just tradition. You know me. I'm a tradition kind of guy.
Only tradition. Would you do it with any other girl?
Maybe. Yeah, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
That stuttering really helps you.
Maybe.
Okay.
You-
Maybe.
God, shut up. Listen, my relationship life has nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Listen.
It does when you're the one smooching me.
Smooching? Hold on, you've been smooching her?
What do you think the mistletoe is for?
I thought you meant more than one time there.
I said multiple. Multiple
times?
Yeah, Solar threw multiple mistletoes.
Grabbed me by my arms and was like, nah. That's what he did.
So it was more than once with the mistletoe.
Yes, it was more than once, Modern. I'm glad you finally caught on to the mistletoe tradition.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what would you do if it was... What would you do if there was a mistletoe over you and Blaze's head, huh?
You're almost as bad as Rose. Or the what's her name?
Rusty.
Rusty, she's
the
just
No,
yeah, but like
no, the one that gave me the first kiss.
Oh,
The one that
Rosie.
gave me the first
Rosie.
kiss.
Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie.
Oh, her.
Yeah, you're almost
Her
as
with
bad
the
as
first
her.
kiss
The
is
only
it.
difference is you don't have STDs.
Oh my
So
God.
you like it when he did it?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
It's kind of what it sounds like it.
No, I'm saying he did the same thing that Rosie did. The only thing is he didn't have STDs. That's the only difference.
And then she's gonna say, and then she's gonna say her usual catchphrase, and that is, "Don't think too much into it." In 3, 2, 1.
Shut up.
Go ahead, say it. I know you're gonna say it. You're just itching to say it. Down.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Anyway, look. So, anyway, what do you think of Rai though? On another note,
Pretty cool.
and I'm glad that she's on the right path.
Thanks.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
The right path. You make it sound like you're like trying
Best
to
way to
brainwash
say it.
me.
Best way to say it properly. Your own path, your own story, your own zone to run through.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the better way of saying it.
Okay, well then yeah. Then you're making a good life for yourself, is what I'm saying. You got a good life.
Or at least I'm trying to, Mr. Obsessed with Lightning Goddess.
Listen, we don't talk about how Lightning Goddess looks. We don't talk about how Lightning Goddess is. It's a transformation.
Why don't you show him? Why don't you show him?
Okay, fine. Okay, so in order to do this, actually, wait, you got energy yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Rai, stand over there. Okay, so
Over here?
yeah. So in order for her to get Lightning Goddess, from what we've learned from Sailor Peace, is that we basically overflow her with a lot of energy.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
Like this.
Whoa.
Yep.
You can do the electricity.
This is
Yeah.
somewhat of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can feed her the electricity, and I'll feed her the energy.
He's a copycat.
What?
He's a
It was
copycat.
always
You're a
like
copycat.
that.
Well,
That's my
actually,
trademark.
all Sonics
That's my
could do
trademark.
this.
I can't do that.
That's my
He hasn't
trademark.
done it yet.
Y'all are copying me. That's my thing, not y'all's. My thing.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, you feed her the electricity. I'll feed her the actual energy.
Okay.
Ready, Rai?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go! Ah!
Ugh. Ugh.
And behold, Lightning Goddess.
Yay.
I can see why you have an eye for it.
What? Why? Why?
What? What do you mean?
Why?
But I say it looks
He
good.
thinks I'm naked.
Not that naked.
He thinks this is naked.
Just because somebody's looking at somewhere.
No, I am not.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, so a little thing about Lightning Goddess is that this is sort of like a hyper kind of mood. So it's in her words, it seems like she chugged down 5 bags of sugar.
Ah, so usually deals with his mints. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, I guess.
I would consider this hyper mode. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes she would. So it also depends on like the state of her mood too. But yeah. So how you feeling with this, huh? How do you feeling with this?
Sorry if my energy's a little too much.
Wah.
Oh, yeah. She can.
Like-
She has an electric spear, which I also taught her how to throw as well, and also without being all up close and
That.
Hey, no, stop it. No, we don't.
That.
Why do you do this? But anyway, so yeah, but yeah, that was Lightning. Could you please? But yeah, so what do you think though?
Way past cool.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds so corny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that, but it sounds so corny. But thank
It's
you.
a typical thing I say.
Back then, I actually told Solar one of our catchphrases, actually, Sonics. I'm waiting.
One of my old catchphrases that I barely say nowadays. Now thinking of it, got a juice. People take it the wrong way when I say it.
Juice?
Yeah. I always wonder, what did you
juice
do?
and jam,
Juice?
But
Like
I'm
juice to like
American.
charge up.
Oh, like you. You juice yourself up.
I'm American.
What? What's that got to do with anything? What do you mean
I
American?
don't know. I don't.
What are you talking about? Oh my god. Anyway, so So yeah, like I said, when it comes down to it, you know, with Riot, I believe now they can understand where us Sonics are coming from. At least the good ones.
Yeah, not the ones that are major jerks, know-it-alls, and especially over egomaniacs.
Not even Solar Sonic.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should go see my Sonic, the one I had to deal with.
Ooh. Ooh. That would be fun. By the way, actually, one other thing, before Ryan and I do get going, now that I've gotten a handle on this power, Modern, I want a rematch.
Okay.
Oh, what?
At some point, I want a rematch. As soon as I figure out certain
right
things revolving around... Yeah, not right now.
Only one thing I will state,
What?
Ultra Form will take a while to get to, so you're just gonna have to deal with what I have.
Damn. Yeah, he has a form called Ultrasonic, and I can't hit him!
Well, you can technically hit me, it's just that I won't feel anything. And it won't do anything to me.
But if you're out of the form, that's when you'll feel the pain. Thank you for revealing your weakness.
Well, yeah, of course, I'm gonna not feel any pain for that one. And plus, it's more excitement to it.
Yeah. But, you know, so, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll contact you about it, tell you that I'm ready. You pick out the spot for us to fight at. Because I believe... I have a lot of faith that I can not only best you, but Goku as well. But I gotta get this one home now.
I can't wait till you
Otherwise, they're
able
gonna
to
pass
handle me
out
in this
and.
form.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. I actually fought Shadow's Universe's Sonic, and they had that form too. As a matter of fact, quite the challenge, I will say. But anyway,
I haven't
Right.
fully experimented it all the way.
so we need to get going. Otherwise, you're gonna pass out on the floor. Yeah, if she's in this form for too long and she drops out of it, she's gonna pass out, and I won't be able to carry her because she's so goddamn heavy because of the fact that she eats
Just
too much
make
Taco
sure
Bell.
to recharge with her with
Shut
the
up.
iPhone cord. Anyway, I'll let you guys
Recharge
enjoy
her with the
yourself.
iPhone cord. It's nothing.
You're mean. You're mean calling a woman fat because we're having Taco Bell.
She loves tacos.
What?
Enjoy your day. Anyway.
I'm not a. Oh my
Thank
god!
you.
I will use that as fuel for our fight, you asshole. Anyway, I'll see you later, Modern. On the serious note, nice seeing you again. Remember, by the way, if I ever see that asshole X, I'll let you know firsthand, like I promised. I haven't seen him yet,
Let
but
me
I
know
will.
ahead of time before
I will.
anything.
I will let you know. Trust me, I got your number.
Your
I
hand
will.
is white and blue. It's American.
Why you keep talking about Americans? What the fuck? Alright, you know what? We're going. Okay, see you later, Modern. Jesus Christ.
Oh, say, can you